Today we're gonna go through our collection of simulated natural disasters in Brick. Hang till the end to see the bonus content.
Let's begin! Most hurricanes form out at sea, but when they move inward they can be incredibly dangerous and cause serious damage. We're going up to Category 5 with some water, debris, and 150-mile-an-hour leaf blower. Welcome to Miami, Florida.
Game over.
I think it's a fairly accurate representation. My hypothesis? Batman won't make it. Crank off the wheel! Righteous! As you can see, hurricanes are wild. Complete and utter destruction. All the characters having a really bad day. Super surprised Batman didn't fly away. Or this guy. I think it was good. Hey, if you learned something, give me a like. Yeah, that mat was meant to catch it. 50,000 years ago, a meteor struck Earth with a force of 2.5 million tons of TNT. That's a lot of blocks. It hit northern Arizona and made a crater 1 mile wide. Here's my meteor. 100 of them, propelled by a slingshot. Building the town. This could be Arizona, right? They're hosting Comic-Con. Our hypothesis is all this detail is gonna get destroyed, and this guy's not gonna make it. Looks like it did the damage I thought it would. Look at those craters. Bouncy balls are no joke. I'd be terrified to be hit by one out of a slingshot.
Let me out! Let me out!
Now for the big one. Told you he wasn't gonna make it. Time for an earthquake. California is on the Ring of Fire, which is a zone for frequent earthquakes. But the rock won't save them this time. I built a tower as tall as me, then made it bigger. 2,794 pieces, not including this guy. I think the very top is gonna break first. Simulating seismic activity. We'll start with like a 3.0 earthquake. Boost it to 6. Nothing's really happening. Let's do 10.
Apparently things are engineered too well.
Game over. Let's play again.
Round 2.
This time without modern engineering.
Here goes, here goes.
My conclusion is that modern-day engineering is much safer than older structures. Wasted. Last but not least, the tsunami. Most tsunamis are caused by earthquakes. Do you think we did that? Lots happen in Japan, so I'm gonna make a Japanese scene and generate tidal waves like this guy. It's off-brand, so it's gonna be decimated.
The water looks funny.
We should probably get to higher ground.
Having it on the edge of the pool didn't do anything, so I relocated to the edge of the hot tub. Changing tactics. The buildings were finally affected, but they didn't break like I thought they would.
Finish him.
you like this video, smash that subscribe button, ring that bell so you'll be notified when part 2 comes out.
Just a beautiful day here in South Dakota, located in the zone for frequent hailstorms named Hail Alley. Get your pizza here!
I hate my life.
Can't wait for my date.
What a beautiful day.
Hail can damage homes and cars and can be deadly to people. To simulate this, we have a Nerf gel blaster. 10 points, 20 points. It's a war zone out here. Not the pizza man. If the winds near the surface are strong enough, hail can fall at an angle or even nearly sideways. Just look at the state of the town. The poor man's been nearly separated from his better half. This man wore a hard hat, so he's fine. Let's just take out the trash here. And this boy slept right through his dental exam. Snowstorms can be devastating, causing roof failures and transportation accidents.
Abracadabra.
South Dakota is also in Blizzard Alley, which is a zone for frequent snowstorms. Heavy machinery helps clear the roads, but if you're in a smart car, forget it. How are you still living?
There goes my date.
One last massive hailstone takes out the aviation tower. Hope that doesn't cause problems later. Yes, very bad things happen in blizzards like roof failures, train delays, and aircraft icing. Bloody hell has taken out the entire hospital wing. Mother Nature has given no mercy with its brutal onslaught of precipitation. But she has one last trick up her sleeve, an avalanche from the heavens. Heading to Alaska where intense freezing can happen, we'll see a local artist get entombed in a Starbucks. Watch the poor man freeze to death as the ice creeps towards the center. Now that's nicely frozen, we'll have to get him out in the name of art. It held together nicely. Oh, stop your whining, you regenerate! Now for acid rain. It takes a serious toll on aquatic life, so we're headed to the ocean. See the shark turn blind in seconds as the acid gets to work. The robotic diver starts disintegrating immediately. See how the octopus absorbs the acid instead. It's interesting to see how the plastics react to the chemical differently. I think it's best we send in the radiation team to make sure the fish didn't become a monster. Don't be a ninny, get in there. See, it's fine.
This violent mudslide was the result of the heavy rains from Hurricane Helene in North Carolina. A mudslide is a type of fast-moving landslide made up of mud and debris and can be fatal to those in its path. We're going to see just how fatal it can be to this brick city. I hope these Lego people know what they were voluntold for. We have firefighters, police, and chicken men. A 10-foot slope of grass and sand with a cafe in the middle should give the mudslide enough momentum to see results.
I was born ready. Bring it on.
Mixing the mud, And here we go. The devastation caused by the sheer force of mud is truly astounding. I think it's safe to say no one on the street survived. But surprisingly, there was no damage to the inside of the buildings at the bottom of the slope. Next up is heat waves. Many occur in India and can reach temperatures near 120 degrees. You might want to leave. It's going to get spicy. The Taj doesn't stand a chance. It turns into jelly in no time under this extreme heat. It's lost all structural integrity on the corner pillar. But it does sort of look like a s'mores, and I think I might eat it. Never mind, it's gone bad. Time to really cook this thing. We tripled the heat wave temps. Now it's too mushy. Rage quit. Interesting. Bring on the flood. Lots happen in Louisiana. To recreate this, we're going to build a bed of dirt, wash off our city, and have it go through round 2. Round 2. Make it rain. See how the hill erodes from the heavy flooding. Let's see what happens from quickly draining it. If water is directed at the earth around the cafe, it should fall. The streets are sunk. The only survivors are the ones on higher ground. Dead. Dead. And yep, you guessed it, dead. Run free, my friend. Last is flash floods. Utah has a high frequency of them and are the #1 weather-related killer in the United States. So let's see if Lego can last. The beachgoers are quickly swept away by the current and entombed in a sand castle of death. As the rain ceases, the building is buried in water. This captain went down with her ship. The sand filled the bottom floor of the building. I was only able to recover Surfer Jack. Subscribe to see more LEGO experiments and disasters.
Now our bonus content, whirlpools. Whirlpools can be super dangerous for swimmers, kayakers, and small boaters. Whirlpools can form when 2 currents of water moving from different directions meet, like this. Let's see how it affects a Lego raft. Just sucked them right down. Let's see that up close. It's kind of neat to see how the whirlpool forms, much like a tornado. Whirlpools, or maelstroms, affect smaller boats worse than larger boats. Loss of control is possible, grounding and capsizing can happen, and anyone in the water is at risk. The Saltstraumen Strait in Norway is the world's strongest maelstrom. Let's make this larger to try with some bigger boats. Here we have some pirates that took over this vessel. Look at my teeth. I'm the captain now. Let's see how it does. And crash. So this boat can withstand it. The pirates are dead. Let's try a bigger boat. And we're ready! It's pretty cool the whirlpool immediately started forming on the bottom of the boat and kind of tethered it as it spun around. So for ships of this scale, I think it could cause some problems, but capsizing isn't one of them. It did crash the helicopter though.
Surprise!